There's something more. Yeah, there was a gate this way. Let me bring you back. There's this gate over here. Grated iron doors. And look at... Oh, there's a decapitated Gith in there. Githyanki crossbow. Started... Yeah.
Githyanki. Head removed. They tortured her for information. Then made sure the corpse couldn't help anyone else.
Everybody failed that investigation check. Everyone did. It must have been something buried here. Well, we'll come here with a different party then. Or somebody new. Because we need to sleep. And we can sleep from down here. See what Minsk says.
What we did might feel an evil thing, I know. But if Minsk was not saved from the cult, was used to hurt those who only meant to help him, I think that ending Minsk might have been a way of saving Minsk too.
I wanted to talk to you about things. How was your reunion with Viconia?
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconia was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day.
Why is he so scared of Viconia?
Do not be afraid, Boo. She is not here. And you, bite your tongue until your eyes water and your hairs curl.
Sorry. Why is he so afraid of her?
Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is.
The brains to your brawn?
Of course, but also a miniature giant space hamster. The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them.
That didn't happen. That's Boo bullshitting you. That did not happen. I'm surprised he didn't kill her right there and then.
I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
See, I told you. I told you. It's bullshit.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
Yes, I would like to know more about you.
Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures.
Tell me about Rashomon.
Oh, my friend. There is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the Sleeping Lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still.
Really? That sounds like an amazing place. Why'd you ever leave?
The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Ghost, Minsk returned to Rashiman to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsk of Rashiman, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashiman, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo. Minsk of Rashiman, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no?
Well, it's been 100 years. Why do you call this the sleeping lens, though?
Because it is slow and stupid and sleeping. Boo says Minsk should phrase this in a kinder fashion. Telthors are the living soul of the land. They flit about, offering petty blessings to those who show respect, or playing tricks on those who do not. This is so in Rashiman, but not beyond her borders. Here the spirits sleep, and perhaps we ought to be glad of this. In Rashiman, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot.
I understand, Minsk. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. Actually,
What is it, my friend?
I'd like to know more about you.
Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Yeah, I knew there was something else. I'd like to know your thoughts about our companions.
Boo is ready with the musings.
You and Karlak must have a lot in common.
Indeed, a berserker after my own heart. Though hers is made of hellish heat and metal and some manner of coin-operated device.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated. Are you jealous?
I do not think so. Minsk has always been Minsk, except for the times he was Stone, or Stone Lord. Just as Karlak has always been Karlak. Even if all her parts were traded for tin and scrap, Minsk thinks this would still be so. And soon, Karlak will still be Karlak. But Karlak will also be cured.
I hope you're right.
Minsk knows he is right, because Boo is in agreement. And hamsters have no need of hope.
Yeah. Have you and Jahir always had such a quarrelsome relationship?
We have. Is it not wonderful?
Do you even know what quarrelsome means?
To irk your friend so that she wishes to fill you with some crossbow quarrels, but knowing she never will for fear of hitting your hamster. There is no need for sweet words between companions such as we. Too often those are the weapons of flatterers and frauds. But she who will beat you about the head with the cold and pointy truth, that is a true Wicklaren.
For such a sacred title, you handed out pretty freely. First Dina here, and now Jahir,
You suggest that Minsk uses the term lightly. Simply leaps from Dynaheir to Jaheira with no caring for the custom itself? An unworthy thought. And wrong. In between, there was also Eri, my second witch. She needed a protector, and Boo suggested that it might as well be Minsk. And when she went her own way, Minsk and Boo set to thinking. There is power in the Wicklaren bond. Far too much to be wasted on weeping. To use that power to serve the living does not sully the dead. It honors them.
Well, it's sweet that you and Jaheira still have one another after all this time.
A hero is only as good as the friends they have at their back. This is why Boo favors this spot just above my buttocks.
Yep. That's definitely... Yep. So, who else wants to talk? I don't think Shadowheart wants to talk, but let's see Jaheira.
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of service. Shadowheart did not let her. I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that they were proud, in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Shadowheart's memories will be a heavy load for her to carry. But her suffering is over, and so is her parents'. I hope she finds comfort in that.
The question of where she will find comfort is well, I don't know. Maybe she will find in that or in something else, but...
It is no small thing to slay one's life-bringers. Shadowheart did what was right, not what was easy.
I don't know that it was easier than the alternative.
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this, but at least now, she can start. Free of Shar.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well, it's quite something to behold.
Courage. Courage, I'm not saying is wrong. I'm just saying it's not the word that comes to mind when I see her actions. It would be beautiful because, you know, it fits the way she introduced herself, being afraid of wolves. But I'm not sure. It's just not really the... Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just not what I thought, but yeah.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's go to bed.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
And do you feel anything?
Loss. Actual loss, not Shar's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
They're not truly gone. Remember the moon motes?
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl. I'm all right now. Close enough, anyway.
What's next?
We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
So what is it now? Shadowheart? Or Genevieve?
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Genevieve. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light.
I don't actually know where that was. I didn't get to see it very well. She doesn't have an exclamation mark over her head, but, oh, also she's going over through there. Why don't you just go through here? It's just so much better.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
What about the memories that were taken from you?
Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering. Both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them.
They'll fade with time. They always do.
Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them.
Shard did that for no other purpose but sheer spite, you think?
Shah seeks to break people. To fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts.
What about us? You still remember all we've been through?
Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it.
Yeah. Actually, we should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again.
If you're sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
Because we're getting Gale on the team, we need to continue exploring things. Actually, I don't know who we're getting, but there, we should look into that. So we have the Wizard of Waterdeep. Gale met Mistra, and his quest is all about the end of the game. Oh yeah, Astarion. We're doing Astarion's quest, I think. Well, but the thing is, I want to mess around with the Still Watch, but I also want to free Orpheus. I want to see how that is. Yeah, let's bring Lae'zel with us. Lae'zel, it's been a while. In fact, I don't know that I have leveled her up to maximum.
A welcome face. How can I help?
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
See? I haven't leveled her up. And she goes there. Yeah, this is a good team. Oh, is it a good team to take on Orpheus, though? This is interesting because, well, yeah. It is a good team. Level 12 fighter. Oh, we don't have an extra attack. What do I want? Do I want to bring her constitution up? She already has heavy armor master. Let's give her Great Weapon Master. That is just such a powerful ability. Adds versatility to combat. It's just a great...
Oh, enough waiting.
A great thing to have. It just... oh, you don't have access to it. No, you do. It's over here. She doesn't... There's a bug in the game right now that doesn't give her the extra tabs that we have. Unless you load... save and reload. So, that's what's going on there. And... Let's equip her. And Lae'zel is back. She's wearing the Reaper's Embrace, I believe. No, Helldusk armor, right. Who's wearing Reaper's Embrace? That's Minsk. Catherick, and this is... I forget where we got this, but it's an important armor. And Jaheira, I changed her. She's wearing the light armor that makes her a little bit better for whenever she's doing her things, which she should be doing right now. Right there. And Minsk.
Another day, another dungeon.
You should cast Dark Vision because you need to see. Long Strider because it doesn't affect anything. Any of those Speak with Animals, you may as well. Flawless. And
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
As for Jaheira, basically, yeah, she's more or less what she is. She's an armor class beast. I could bring her armor class up by a little bit more, I think, but I'm not min-maxing. I'm just making her useful because now, even though she actually, yeah, that is one way I could use her. I did give her Great Weapon Mastery. Let's keep that over there. This is not versatile. Let's keep that over there and give her this thing. Carlax's weapon. And that way, she can use that to her advantage, because otherwise she can't. Now, if I could tell, Lae'zel is really tiny. I love her. But yeah, if she needs to do things in a slightly different way, then we're gonna do that. The fly thing is from this armor, by the way. This Grand's fly. Does it give her wings? Bestow an ability to fly upon yourself for 10 turns. It doesn't give her wings. Very unfortunate. Either way, one thing that I am also giving her is this ring right here, the Ring of Truthfulness, because we need to succeed at the saving throw that we're making right now. She can't see it?
Something's poking out of the debris.
It's an investigation check. Not insight. My bad. Anyway, what is poking out of the debris? A letter. Subject mapping results. Githyanki number 7. This is good that we're bringing her here as well. A log of interrogation notes detailing a Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but very gradually starts to slip and offer up information about the whereabouts of a mysterious artifact hidden away by the Queen of Vlaakith. Well, we know exactly what's going on, because we know what artifact that is. So, yeah, we're leaving this terrible place. Nocturna is probably gone as well. She did say she was going to be gone by tomorrow. Just want to check on that. Ooh, but I also want to go back up. Because, well, even though we don't have Shadowheart with us, people may say things, you know? People may notice that things are happening, or have happened. But no, there's nobody here. Nocturna is gone. Let's go back up. You know, instead of teleporting, because I could have teleported. That's why I'm saying, let's go back up. Well, we're here. I see that. Save the game. Also, I clicked over here, nothing happened. It takes us back here? Wait, what? Exposed secret stairway. Right, that makes sense. I was in the wrong place. Okay, we know they're aggressive. So let's just get to business. Everybody outside really, really upset with this. Hello. Yes. This is your death. You didn't ask for this, but neither did I. She's immune to bleeding. Good for you. Let me see what I can do here. Normal. And now you're bleeding. Probably should attack now. I'll let my friends do the trick. So, do this on him. Oh, we have all these things now. Oh, they're actions. Haste spores. Eject a cloud of white spores that haste any creature. What? What? That is so powerful. Oh, that's once per long rest. Okay. It is still pretty powerful. I shouldn't be attacking you. Is there a person outside? There are more people. Yeah. Critical hit. Mm-hmm. That's good. I'll not let you... So the hastes last for 1 turn. Okay.
Very well.
That's AoE hastes. It's so good.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
A little bit of a shot there. Let me move back inside. Boo can stay where he is. Jaheira herself would have been able to do things, but she can't. To get herself hasted, I should say. That is a shame. But the crow, yeah, we can't really do much. Can we fly? Fly should be a little bit faster, right? I think there's a way there. Why do you cast darkness? What's going on? This happened before, and I don't quite get it.
2 arms! Wait, no. 2 swords!
That's...
My hamster has dined on godflesh.
That's Minsk.
You're but a tiny crumb.
Can't go there. Can't do jumps. Could do jumps. There's like a... His weapon is good at reach.
A sound strategy, I'm sure.
He also has dash. Yeah, he's gonna need to use it. That's a kill. And who is... That's you. I didn't see you there.
No, wait. 2 swords!
Okay.
Time to strike.
Yeah, we are gonna do 90%. Why do you have disadvantage, I wonder? Oh, it's darkness. That's why. She can jump. Get hasted. AoE hastes. It's incredible. Rush attack. Off balance. Yep. That is the end of them. Forging success. Self-help volume. Oh, everybody's very happy when they get into the spores. All right.
I hope.
And yeah, some keys here, but generally nothing.
Have to keep going.
Ooh, Miri actually had a bunch of books. I'll take all of those. And also the collections box. Oh, that's what the key, or one of the keys was for. Security guidelines, we saw that already. And just generally nothing. What do we have in here in terms of books? The Way of the Heart, an introduction. It's a book about healing afflictions of the heart. Soothing the violent heart, that's one of the types. Denying the prying heart. The craven heart. All these books are available on Wikipedia. I'm just opening them so you can read them, but I think they're all part of a single compendium. And it's all Sharan nonsense, basically. Absolving the wayward heart. Well, as long as you don't call it... what's the word? What's the word for spending, for a person who spends money without thinking? There's a word for it, and people think it means wayward. And, yeah, as long as you don't call that word. Prodigal, that's the word. Prodigal is the word. And these people, are they better? They're not going to be better, right? Because, you know, once affected by Shar, that's forever.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Mm-hmm. That's it. They're gonna stay here.